Welcome back, Patriots. Let's go over some of the notes for line symmetry. At this point, you should have watched the video recorded by Mr. Gilbertson and filled out your video notes portion of your packet on your own. So if you have not done that, please go do that now to get some background information, and then come back and we'll work through your class notes together so that you can work on your assignment. So the first question we have is describe a line of symmetry. Okay, and so a line of symmetry is a line an object can be folded over so that one half matches the other. Okay, so it's kind of a line of reflection. That creates two equal parts of a figure. Okay, so when Mr. Gilbertson had this video, he had a butterfly. I'm going to attempt to draw a butterfly, guys. Sorry, that's not a very good one, but bear with me. And he was able to split that butterfly right down the middle so that the left and right sides completely matched up. That red line is a line of symmetry. It's the line that separates the identical halves of a figure. The next question says, describe line symmetry. Well, line symmetry is just the figure that can be cut. So a line of symmetry is the line that cuts it. Okay. Line symmetry is when a figure, oops, that is really messy. Let me just pretend that never happened. Okay. It is when a figure can be cut by a line of symmetry. And create equal parts, right? So a figure that has symmetry, it has line symmetry when a line can create the equal parts. So these says determine if the figure has a line of symmetry. If it does, state how many. Remember, we could have 0, we can have something that doesn't have any symmetry, or we can have several. So we're going to notice we have a pentagon here, something with 5 sides. All right. And the best way to kind of check is to be able to lay your pencil across things sometimes. But I'm going to show you with some lines here. Let me get some different colored lines going on here. Maybe a dashed line. So if we notice, if I put a line here, I can fold the left to the right. Okay, that would be one line of symmetry. Now you'd have to play with your pencil or your line, laying it across the figure to see if there's more. Let me show you what I mean. So if I were to perhaps draw a line, let me get rid of that other line really quick. So let's move him out of the way real fast. What if we move this line and it went this way instead? We have another line of symmetry, right? Or if we go to this peak to here, we have another line of symmetry. So it looks like with this particular object that if we go from corner to corner over and over and over again, get my lines going here, right? If we go from corner to corner, sorry, I'm a little off on that one. Those are all lines of symmetry, you guys. See, I can extend each one of these, and each individual line. So I drew, let's count how many lines I drew. I did, oops, the first one. Oops, let's go. The first This is not being very cooperative. 1, I went from each corner. 2, 3, 4, 5 separate lines of symmetry. Right? We had 1 that went this way. We have 2 going this way. We have 3 going this way. 4 and 5. So this one has 5 lines of symmetry. Okay, let's look at the next one. It kind of looks like a division symbol or a board between rollers, right? All right, let's go back, and again, you can use your pencil to kind of lay it on there to see if you have any lines of symmetry. You can kind of play with a little bit. In this picture, spoiler alert, I see 2 lines of symmetry. I see one that goes this way. And then I see one that goes this way. So this one has 2 lines of symmetry. So make sure you record those. Okay, determine if the figures have a line of symmetry. If so, state how many. So again, we're gonna have to play. Now the star I see several. All right, let's get my little lines out again. Let's find some colors that we can do this with. So I see 1 that goes, ooh, that was a bad color choice. Okay, I see 1 that goes down the middle like that. Right, do you see that one? There's 1. Let's see if we can find another one. How about going the other way then? 2. Okay. If we notice, if we go diagonally, looks like we kind of have one if we do this, right? Like this would map over to here, this would come over here, this would map down to here, right? It would fold over. And I noticed one the other direction. We could do the same thing, right? Where the top, right? Where the top comes over to here, this comes over to here, right? We have all sorts of stuff we can do over there. See if you folded it. So it looks like this one probably has 4 lines of symmetry. Now this triangle on the right is an example of something that has no lines of symmetry. No matter how we try to draw a line across here, it's never going to be even. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Undo that. Okay. And no matter how we try to cut this thing, it's not going to perfectly match up, right? Even if we did this, if it folded over, that point would be down here, right? And this point would be over here. And so that doesn't work. So this one has 0 lines of symmetry. So make sure you have those recorded. Okay, explain how you determine if a figure has a line of symmetry, and we've been doing that. You practice, you can fold it over a line and the parts all match up. You should be ready for your assignment now.